I remember a holy widowed woman from a parish that I lived in residence at 25 years ago. Marie asked me one time how I celebrate Christmas Eve as a priest, and I said a lot less than before. Priests have masses, lots of preparations in the church, and by the time the midnight mass ends, we're usually pretty tired. Nonetheless, I remarked that it is a great and humbling joy, and my only lament was no fish dinner on Christmas Eve. Well, she gave me a hug, and that was that. I was invited to her house some months later for dinner on a Sunday evening in July. When I arrived, I was surprised to see Christmas decorations on her house. I was even more surprised when I went inside and heard Christmas music playing and a tree decorated and lit in her living room. Marie was proud to say, "Welcome and Merry Christmas" to me. You feed us the Eucharist and the Word of God, and tonight we're going to celebrate Christmas with the Feast of the Seven Fishes. Simple elements, but a meal I will never forget. The feeding miracles are the same kind of story, one that is part of our history and will never be forgotten. Simple elements, 5 loaves and 2 fish, but the beginning of a miracle that in many ways continues to this very day. The way in and through simple ways we answer the call to feed one another. Our mercy, love, forgiveness, our time, understanding, and patience serve to continue this great miracle. I often think of the players in this miracle, the non-understanding apostles, the crowd that participates in something beautiful and life-altering, and according to John's Gospel, the boy who brought what he had and gave them to Christ to be used. It's not a bad thing to reflect on, how often we do not understand what is going on spiritually because we're so busy and occupied doing ministry and doing church, we can often forget to be church. How often we experience something beautiful and remarkable, and the experience slowly fades to just another moment. And how we're called, like the boy, to bring what we have, to participate and give of ourselves so that through Christ it can be multiplied and grow. Christmas in August, it makes no sense, or does it? Is it a reminder of the timeless gift of the Incarnation, the miracle of feeding, of loving, of nourishing, by offering our simple gifts to be used according to His will?